Good morning. Welcome to Reader's Retreat. I'm Paul, and this is going to be talk. I'll be doing my a TBR for Stephen King Rread-A-Along, and I'm doing this. The person that started this is thiskiwi. Uh, Her name's Jessica, and this is the first time she ever read anything Stephen King. So I figured I'd jump in there and read some too. Since I already been reading Stephen King for years. But now there is a book I'm reading right now that if I don't get it finished, I will put it in with the Stephen King one, and that's the Rules of the Gala, and or Kala or something. Anyway, I'm in, I'm already on page 42 of this book, and I'm enjoying it, but I don't know if I can get it done in a week's time. And if not, then that would go into the Stephen King read along. Now, with that said, now these Stephen King books might be filling in, might be trading places with some of the other books that I'm doing in the WrestleMania-thon that I'm co-hosting with Mandy Garrett, the Night Owl. So anyway, uh, the first book I'm going to show you is Stephen King. This was done back in the 80s, 83, I believe, and originally back in 83. And I'm not sure when this one was done because I only have two dates on here. It just says, let's see. Okay, this one here was done in 1983. Okay, but that's Cycle of the Werewolf. I know a lot of people call it Circle of the Werewolf, but to me, it looks like Cycle. And I think that's exactly what it is, Cycle of the Werewolf. Because it goes through January through December, I believe. Yes. So, and this is a very little book. This is here is just a is 125, I believe. Yeah, 125 pages. So it's a very little book, but I'm going to enjoy it. The movie that they made from this book is called Silver Bullet. So there you go. The next Stephen King book I'm going to be reading is another kind of thin. How many pages in this one? 372. And this is The Eyes of the Dragon. This is a fantasy. And I mean, I am reading the Dark Tower series, and that's kind of a fantasy. But this one here is actually more fantasy than that one looks like. And I really want to read it. Now, the next two books is from the Dark Tower series, and then I'll be done with the Dark Tower series. And this one here is the sixth book in the Dark Tower series, which is Song of Susanna. And there's only okay. 385 pages in this one, so they ain't too bad. Then the other one, Dark Tower 7, which is called the Dark Tower. Now this is a chunker, and so that's going to be the other one. So those are the uh, books I'm going to be reading for the Stephen King Read-Along. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be seeing everybody later. Sorry.